Have you ever gone to someone to talk about something that hurt you and somehow ended up apologizing to them? You walked in as the person who was wronged and walked out as the bad guy. That is not an accident. It is a tactic. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how narcissists do it so it never, ever works on you again. It even has a name. Psychologists call it DAVO, which stands for Deny, Attack, and Reverse Victim and Offender. But forget the jargon, because you've already lived it. Here's how it goes. You finally build up the courage to say 4 simple words. Hey, that hurt me. Instead of hearing you, they deny it. That never happened. Or you're remembering it wrong. Then they attack. You're too sensitive. You always do this. Or you're actually the problem here. And then comes the move that breaks people. They put themselves as the victim. Suddenly, they're the wounded one. And there you are, the person who got hurt, now comforting them and saying sorry yet again. And I need you to really hear this, because it's the part that keeps good people trapped for years and years. This works on you, not because you're weak, but because you're the opposite. You have empathy. You're willing to stop and ask yourself, wait a sec, was I wrong? You self-reflect, and that's a beautiful quality to have. But a narcissist doesn't see it as beautiful. They see it as a door, because they will never turn that question on themselves. They hand all the guilt to the one person in the room willing to carry it, and that's you. Before I carry on, if anything I'm saying feels like your life right now, I'd love to invite you to join my private emotional support community, Survive and Thrive. The link is below in my bio. It's a safe place full of people who genuinely understand what you've been through. You can chat with me directly, join my weekly live Q&As, and you'll find practical tools, videos, and resources designed to help you heal. People inside tell me every day that it's slowly changing their lives, because you were never meant to go through this alone. Okay? Here's how you take your power back. There are 3 things that I want you to remember. First, learn the fingerprint. If you walk into a conversation with genuine hurt and somehow you walk out apologizing, you've potentially been DAVO'd. The moment you recognize it, name it in your own mind. Naming it will break that spell. The second is, don't defend yourself. The attack, that is bait. The moment you start defending yourself again, you're too sensitive, you're always overacting, you've already let the original conversation go. You've now started fighting on their ground instead of yours. So don't chase it. Simply come back to the point and calmly say, that may be true, but I'm still talking about what happened. And finally, this is the one I really, really want you to remember, okay? Your feelings do not need their agreement in order to be real. So many people spend years waiting for the narcissist to finally admit what they did, apologize, or validate their pain. But they rarely ever do, because admitting to you, it would mean letting go of the story where they've played the victim and you're the problem. So stop waiting. What you felt was real when you walked into that conversation, and it's still real when you walked out, whether they ever admit it or not. So if you've spent years believing you were the difficult one, the crazy one, or the one who always overreacts, then I just want you to consider this. Maybe you were the only person in the relationship who was honest enough to question yourself. That was never, ever your weakness. That was always your strength. And the moment you stop handing that strength over is the moment they begin to lose the grip that they have on you. I hope this has helped. I'd love it if you would join my community. Click the link in the bio. And until next time, take care.